Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Alright, I'm in it to win it. Something evil is, crawling about. We know it, Guardians. Something evil. Something evil and wicked this way comes. And ultimately, that's how it's always going to be in Destiny. Something evil this way comes. All right, let me go in and hit the tower. Come and hit it with me. Hit it hard. You got to hit it good. All right, now let me get all of everything. Okay, let me get everything done here. Yeah, let me get that. I want to do that. And then I want to do this. I'm looking at these little monitors over here. I want to get them all fixed up. Get them fixed. Get them fixed now. Da-da-da-da-da. Get them fixed. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Calm down. All right. Now let's see. Let me click that. Let me go back to that. Let me do this. Let me do that. And then let me turn the volume down. Hello, hello, TTV Luna. How are you? Havoc Otter. It is so good to see you. It is so good to see you. Havoc, the new music, I'm loving it. Really, the story of your character is starting to reveal itself. Now, not you as the artist, not Havoc Otter, the story of Blue. I'm seeing Blue start to form in her music. Blue. I'm following your journey, and I'm loving it, Blue. I'm loving it. If you haven't checked out Havoc's music on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you stream your music, listen to Havoc. He's also on YouTube. Havoc, thank you for being a creator. And Havoc, thank you for making my theme song. If you haven't heard my theme song, it is on my account under videos. It's No Mercy Mission. That's me. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm in it to win it. Yeah, I've got a theme song. I've got a theme song. I need to play it more often. I do. Let's pick up bounties because why not? Get paid for what you do. Nobody wants to work for free. I don't even want to work overtime. I don't want to work for free. And ultimately, I will say I'm retired. I'm retired. Oh, Luna, you're deployed? Oh my gosh, Luna, where are you? Speakeasy Bob, hello, hello. Speakeasy Bob is a content creator, live streamer. Speakeasy Bob, we got to look out for each other. Thank you, Speakeasy Bob, for coming in to hang out with me. Speakeasy Bob, Destiny gamer, guardian extraordinaire, live streamer, content creator. Yes, all of the above. Now, I'm going to go to the helm. What am I going to get into today? I'm going to look and see, what do I need to do? Something evil needs to be smashed in the face. Guardians, last night, okay, I woke up. Jens, hello, hello, Jens, how are you? Thank you for hanging out with me. Last night, it was a windy, dark evening. Something was wicked, evil in the air. I could feel it. And I was kind of dozing on and off. And why does Google roast me alive every time I come up here to sit down? Google, I'm in my studio, waving the arms so that she can see me. Can you see me, Google? I say she. It could be a guy. I don't know. But yeah, I'm roasting alive. So anyway, back to my very important dream. Right, I was dreaming. Cue the music. Cue the music. Dreaming. But anyway, I was dreaming about my mission that in my mind someday we're going to take to Savathun, Crota, Oryx, Sivu Arath, their home world. Now, we know the name of the home world. I don't remember it, but if you know it, put it into the live stream chat. Luna, you are in Asia. That's a massive, that's a massive territory. I hope you love Asian food. I know there's so much of it that I do love. Yeah, give me some really delicious Asian food. Now, when I talk about Asian food, we have the Americanized version of Asian foods, but I have been to Asia. Have traveled over there, and yeah, some of the food, it's lovely. It's delicious. I want more of it. Got it? Fail safe? Thank you. I got it. I need to do this. A Pinnacle Gear. But I want to look. Where is... Oh, man, it's on Europa. It's on Europa. I need to do... Where is it on Europa? Am I just looking at that wrong? Epilogue, a temporal anomaly has been detected on Europa near Bray Sciences, Exoscience. We know who it is. It's Clovis Bray. It's nasty Clovis Bray. Can you see me? Can you see me? Luna, thank you for letting me know. And Luna, be safe out there. And thank you for defending us. Shout out to all of our armed service members. All of the special folks who are out there defending democracy, thank you. You're 100% appreciated. And I can't say enough good about you, because having traveled to many countries, I want to say that I'm always so grateful to get back home. Like I kiss the ground, you better believe I'm kissing the ground, because sometimes, now I've been to communist countries. Okay, I have been to communist countries, and I am so thankful for the freedoms we have. Now, Guardians around the world, I appreciate each and every one of you. Make the best of what you've got and stand up and be heard, be united. We got to stick together. We got to stick together. All right. This, I feel like I need to get into this, but that's kind of not what I wanted to do. What did I want to do? Well, I don't know. I'm searching. I thought, where's the Lost Sector at? Am I just overlooking the Lost Sector? Okay, it's not on the Cosmodrome. It's not on the Moon, Nessus, Dreaming City, Dares of Eternity. It's not on Neptune. It's in the Pale Heart. The last place I looked, that's where the Lost Sector's at. And I will say, I need to do them. I need to get in here. Man, oh man. Yeah. Arc and Solar. Let's go over here and see the little ghost. Little ghost, I'm coming to visit. You've been lonely because I don't go to the Pale Heart that often. There's nobody in here. When I get in here to do this Lost Sector, I will be the only one. I will be the only one. Now, on social, I'm going to have to put this right now. I'm going to put this on invite only because I'm here for the punishment. I need to go into that Lost Sector and try to get it completed. I don't know if I've completed it on any of the levels, right? I would have to look. Ghost, have you got something for me? The Jade Rabbit Ghost. Okay, so obviously I don't have enough Pale Heart engrams. They're talking dirty to me. You're talking dirty to me. I need a Pale Heart engram. How do I get it? Where do I go? But, anyway, I am going to go do this Lost Sector. Lost Sector, here I come. Let's click it. Click it before I stick my nose in there to do it. And I want to do it. I want to win it. And something evil, we know it's piled up in that Lost Sector.
Enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
I really like my surfboard, but I also like that this Sparrow allows me to take less damage. And anytime that I can take less damage, you better believe it, Guardians, I'm for it. don't neglect to get that sparrow just because we're all, all hot and bothered about the surfboard. But I love the sparrow. I love the sparrow. Now, let me check the area because they're nasty in this place. They're nasty. GP Red, how are you? Thank you for hanging out. I'm feeling good today. And one of the reasons I'm really feeling good, right, I'll share it with you. I read the news about some of the updates we're going to get on Tuesday. And I'm a Titan, born and raised. That's, 95% of my gameplay, I'm a Titan. And I am excited about what they're going to be doing for the Titans. Arc, Solar, and Void. Arc damage. It is Overload and Unstoppable. I don't want to go in here with all this on. I'm just going to say it. I don't want to go in here with all of this. No, I've got ornaments on this stuff. This is the gear that I'm supposed to be over in the Cosmodrome, getting an engram to drop. And I've played on the Cosmodrome. Guardians, I streamed it. I played on the Cosmodrome trying to get something to drop. Nothing dropped. Nothing. Now, what do I want to do here? I kind of want to, Precious Scars. I feel like Precious Scars is a friend to me. What do I want to do here? I do like a Glacier Grenade. I'm a Glacier Grenade fan. I also like Shield Throw. Now let me look at this again. What do I get? It's Solar and Void. Solar and Void. So Shield Throw could be my friend. It could be my friend. Suppressor Grenade. Ooh, I'm thinking I might like Suppressor Grenade. Yeah, I might like it. A minute 10, 38, 36. But Thruster, I'm not as really involved in Thruster as I would be. If I had on my hazardous propulsion, look, we would want that. I would want it. Cause just hazardous propulsion all over the place. Now, what else do I need here? Overcharged machine gun. So I can use any machine gun. Arc is the threat. Square and circle. Arc is the threat. Square and circle. Arc. And then I kind of want to do... I still feel like they scream and they throw a lot of Void at me. Oh, I know people are going to say, don't do that. Do this. Increases the amount of solar ammo. So it's going to be hand cannon and pulse rifle. Now, I want this, right? Hand cannon and pulse rifle. Hand cannon. Hand cannon. Vulpecula is my friend. Vulpecula is my friend. GP Red, I've got 20%. I'm at 20% on that engram thing the last time I looked at it. And I'm going to go back over there and play. I promise. I swear I will. I will go back over there and play. Because I want to get that done. It's something that's on my mind and I think about it. Now, anyway, remind me to go back to my dream. In this dream, Guardians, in this dream. Okay, am I happy with this? Void, arc damage, recuperation. Is recuperation going to really help me here? Gradually reloads your void weapons. Void weapons. I'm going to do that. I do like to replenish my health, right? Void weapons. Okay, that's the same thing. Gradually reloads your stowed void weapons. Oh, extra damage to void. I I know people don't like that. Equipping additional copies have no benefit. No, there's no benefit. So, you know, am I happy with this? I think this is going to be, you know, what I'm going to do. It's going to be what I'm going to do. Resilience. I've got too much resilience already. Resilience is high. Can I get some of that resilience down? I don't think I'm going to be able to. Maybe right here I can change this. This is resilience. I don't need it. I'm going to go discipline. Okay, that brought my discipline up. But I do have this to where I have multiple 100s. Multiple 100s. Am I ready? Yeah, let's go in. Now remember, practice. I'm practicing. Practice makes perfect. I feel like I just want to go in on this, right? Arc, Solar, and Void shields. Extra champions. Overload and Unstoppable. Increase to arc threat. You know, let's just try it. I'm for trying. Something evil. I know, it's waiting on me. Guardians, it's still sunny and hot out. Stay hydrated no matter what time of the year. Stay hydrated. Okay, now, they immediately started firing at me? Where's that guy at? I know he's coming. I am in here with the wrong stuff on. I am here with the wrong stuff on. Why? That ain't right. I was behind my shield. Everybody saw that. Monster of the deep. But I do need to get back in here, you know, with the legitimate deal on, right? I need to come back. I'm going to get him, though. He's irritating me. You're an irritant, sir. How many of those unstoppables am I going to get? Probably a lot of them. What was I looking at wrong? Unstoppable. Okay, sidearm. Sidearm. Let's redo. Redo. Mistakes have been made. That's alright, though. I'm not with a fire team. It's just me. All by myself. So I need a sidearm instead.
Picking up a spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
And I do love the call, let me tell you. Yeah, I'm a fan. I am a fan. Now, do I have this set up the way it needs to be? No. Oh, wait a minute. Void sources, yes. Void overshield. Okay. Now, I think this is going to be even better next week. I do think it's going to be even better next week. I wanted more on the, like, open, give me, I want to choose a couple more of these. Stasis, destroying a tangle, damage resistance, and auto rifle. Man, oh man. Thank you, Speakeasy Bob. Have a good day, buddy. Have a good day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Now, what do I like here? I've been wanting to go Tommy's matchbook. I mean, I have been wanting to do Tommy's matchbook. And it's Overload. Tommy's matchbook. I could do Overload. Ooh. Let's keep it in mind. Let's keep that in mind. That's sounding like a 6-course meal. Tommy's matchbook. I would have to rethink. You know, I'd have to go in and use this. But let's try this again. Let's go back in. Let's do it. Oop. Nope. Nope. I want this on 2030. I want to suffer immediately. Suffer immediately. So, Tommy's matchbook, I need to pick Tommy's matchbook up out of the vault and just revisit it. For a very long time, it was my favorite weapon. I mean, even above Wishender and all the great weapons that we have, you know, I love Tommy's matchbook. Especially with some really good Lorelei Splendor Helm. Now, isn't that supposed to really, like, do him in? Suppress him? How long does it suppress him for? Reloading. Now, he's finishable. Don't you blast at me, buddy boy. I know your tricks. Whee! Hiding in the bushes? It's an ambush. It's an ambush. That little one was hiding in the bushes. Ambush, ambush. But I got him. Alright, now. Did he drop an orb? Oh. Let's go on in. I'm not going for that little resource. I'm not going to go for it. I say no to the resource. That got him that quickly? One grenade took down the Taken Cabal? I'm here for that. I am here for that. Now, I think there's a guy right over there somewhere. And I don't have another suppressor grenade. Now, I am thinking there's a Dirty Grim. Calm down, Grim. Stop moving. I'm watching him. I see that wing. You know, it's a little early for Halloween. Alright, got them that time. I gave them what they wanted, what they deserved. He almost took me down. Almost. But not quite. Now, they're waiting. They're waiting for a guardian like me. Cue the music. Cue the music. There's a boatload of them up there, too. I mean, like, really a boatload of them. Ah. I want that to be a little bit faster on the pickup. Woo! What is that guy down there? Barrier? Probably. Overload? Have I made mistakes? Did I read that wrong? Overload and unstoppable. What? Crazy. My mind processed something totally different. Where am I today? I'm back in my story about my dream that I've not finished yet. I will finish my story about the dream. All right. Well, I'm going to have to restart all that because that... look at this.
Enemy signatures converging
I
over position.
swear I
Get ready.
thought Overload and Unstoppable. Overload and Unstoppable. Overload is hand cannon. Unstoppable sidearm. Holy moly. I am all over the place. I'm all over the place. Overload is, no, you know, now I'm thinking, really, I need to do this. How far back do I have to go to make this work? Now I don't remember where it was all at. Where's it all at? Cause now I'm thinking Tommy's matchbook. Stasis. I'm thinking Tommy's matchbook could be the way that I need to go. Solar or prismatic? Okay. Void or prismatic? Sniper rifle. Arc. I'm not using arc. Void overshield. Void sources. Okay, now, what am I going to do? I need to really... Can I get to my vault anyway, you know, without using my phone? I'm going to run to the tower. I know. Look, it's part of gaming. It's part of who I am. Off to the tower. Because now I am really seeing Tommy's matchbook for me. I am seeing Tommy's matchbook. That's where I need to be. Tommy's matchbook. Here I go to the tower. Now, that really makes me think, do I need to switch over to Lorelei Splendorhelm? Create a sunspot when critically wounded or on barricade cast. Sunspots, but you know, it also gives a burst of healing, right? Loading, loading, loading. While I have a solar super equipped, your barricade, casting your barricade or becoming critically wounded with full class ability energy creates a sunspot. Caveat emptor, hello buddy, hello. Warlock, yes, I need to show more love to my Warlock. I really do. The Warlock, I need to show more love. Now, that really, I'm thinking, what's the one that works with auto rifles? It's been such a long time since I've worked with auto rifles, you know, or really anything. Gain an additional grenade. All right, let's get over here now and look at the exotics. Okay, first off, I want Tommy's matchbook. And look at that. I took it up to a 2,000 already. Caveat emptor. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, and I'm in it to win it. Something evil is coming this way. Well, actually, it's running. It's flying in on a spaceship, really. And I don't like it. We're going to take it down. But let me look at this and see... I guess I could go ultimately something solar. I've got some really good solar machine guns on me, but I wanted that, you know, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Deterministic chaos, sustained fire weakens targets. Strong against barrier champions. That won't do me any good because there's no barriers in here. But let's get over and look at what I need to go with Tommy's matchbook. What is it? It's not Armatarium, is it? Tommy's matchbook. Man, oh man, have I deleted? Maybe it is Armatarium. Nope, additional grenade. It's Actium War Rig. Actium War Rig. 28 versus 22. Now, what to do? So, let's go back to the Ugly Town armor. Let's go over to Actium War Rig. Now, this is really steel. Like, this is too high. This is too high, and my grenade stuff is way too high. I need to put this into strength, right? I need to put it into strength. Resilience, recovery. I could do recovery and try to just get a little bit, you know, better there. Recovery or strength. I'm going to go strength. Now, I've got one of these. I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to go 3. I'm going to go what? Strength here. Let's do strength again. And that puts me at 99. Oh, I'm so close. The resilience is just too heavy there. I would have to rework my whole get-up, though. I'd have to rework the whole get-up because I have not used this armor setup in a long time. Reaper, hello, how are you? Reaper, you haven't played in Destiny 2 in almost a year? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm always needing friends. Caveat emptor, are you playing today? Are you in the game? I'm trying to do this lost sector. I've been, you know, chasing this lost sector for a while. I kind of want a color shader that I wouldn't normally choose. Give me a color shader that I don't normally... Man, this armor. Who designed it? Bungie. I'm going to need to, you know, see whoever designed this because it doesn't take color shaders well. And there's so many good pieces of armor in the game. that work with color shaders. This is a no for me. Okay, this is Crazy Town. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now, let's go back up and see how I've got this set up. You know, it's really not. It's void damage, wasn't it? Void damage. No, it's arc damage. So this is still set up. And then I really, man, oh man, am I thinking stay this way? So overload, I'm switching to this. Tommy's matchbook. Yes, to Tommy's matchbook. Oh, Caveat Emptor. Absolutely, buddy. Those lost sectors, Grandmasters. Yeah, I love them all. I love them all. I'm especially a Grandmaster fan. I did, you know, gild my title a while back. So it's auto rifle and sidearm. Am I happy with this? Because I could do this. Just burn everything up with fire. Burn it with fire. I could actually switch to... Man, oh man, I could switch to solar, right? Throw a few hammers. I could throw a few hammers. Was solar... Did solar give me additional damage? Let's take a look at this. What did I get additional damage? Shields are arc and solar. The threat is arc. I wished I could load right in. I need to load right in. You know, push it in hard right into the lost sector. I don't like that I'm having to, you know, fly over there to get that in detail. But, we'll do it. I mean, we'll do it because it looks like we're going to have to do it that way. Overload, and it's void. You know, there is Le Monarch. There is Le Monarch here, guys, that could be a vicious delight. Le Monarch. Tastier than any 5-star dessert from a restaurant. 5-star. Le Monarch. Better. All right, let's get back into the Pale Heart. I just want to be able to load right there. But I'm going to go right over here to the Blooming, and we're going to walk right over to it. Well, we're going to Sparrow it. We're going to get it done, because something evil this way comes. But Caveat Emptor, that would be fantastic. Guys, while you're here, let's be friends. I do need friends on my channel. Shameless call out for friends. I need a lot of friends. Because things have been kind of slow, you know, a lot of the people in my friends list, they're MIA. They're MIA. I sent a tweet out about it and said, where's everybody out? Well, they're playing Wukong, and I'm on Chapter 2 in Wukong, so I understand. Wukong is beautiful, glorious, detailed, candy perfection, right? That's Wukong. But is it going to replace Destiny for me? Absolutely not. Stop firing at me, you little monster. Can't you see I've got business over here? How did so many Hive get in here? We just found the way into this. And we get here, and there's like 1 million Hive already here. Already here. Now let's take a look at this. Overload and Unstoppable. Square and circle. Square and circle. Solar, void, machine guns. Square and circle. Circle is a hand cannon or an auto rifle. Auto rifle. Sidearm is Unstoppable. Okay, now I need to look at this, right? I need to look at this. Ignitions, and is any... Where's the solar one at? Void or submit. I don't like that I have to undo all of these. Woven Mail, Frost Armor, or Void. Gain increased grenade and melee damage while transcendent. Sniper rifle, arc or prismatic. Void Surge. I'm not going to have really a lot of Void here. So these aren't, these aren't as wonderful. Let's do that. And then, while I have Woven Mail, Frost Armor, or a Void Overshield, I don't think any of those are going to really benefit me here. So is there something else that would benefit me? Benefits? I'm looking for benefits. Rapid final blows with a kinetic weapon or a weapon matching your equipped super. Okay, I could do that because I do have a lot of solar on. I'm going to solar it up. Thank you, Caveat. Thank you. Like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Be generous. I caught harpies from you. Thank you for that, Guardian. Thank you. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. All right. Is this the way I want to go? I think it's really, sidearms are what I've got right now. I could have gone scout rifle, and then I could have actually, used something like hung jury, shoot to loot, and kinetic tremors. Woo! I do like that. I do like it. Can I get this redone without having to just? Okay. All right, now it's this. And then I'm out. I'm out of them. So now it will be my scout rifle. This could be a mistake. This could be a mistake. I could go here. I could definitely do something like aberrant action. Because I am an aberrant action fan. Have I made a mistake here? Possibly. Arc reserves. I don't need arc reserves. Let's get that changed. I need solar reserves. Reduces incoming arc damage. Void Scavenger. I don't need Void Scavenger anymore. I'm glad I looked at this. I'm glad I looked at it. Solar Scavenger. I don't need this. I need solar. Right? Because I'm doing double solar. So let's look at this again. Solar Siphon. Solar Loader. Arc damage. Solar Scavenger. Now, boy, this color shader, I don't... the better you look, the better you do. The better you look, the better you do. And I need a better shader. This armor is not conducive to good looks. If you wear this into the bar, you're not going to get free drinks. There will be no drinks slid your way if you wear this armor set. They're going to look at you and say, newbie, don't get him nothing to drink. He needs to be practicing on the battlefield. Okay, I'm just going to try this. Vanguard Distinction. And let's go in. Will this do me any good? Will it do me any good? I'm scared. I'm scared. All right. Master. Now, wait a minute. Did I check this? Have I looked at this? Is this going to do me the things I want it to do? Will it do me good? Man, I'm thinking even thermite grenade. But I do like the suppressor grenade a lot. And then there's not a lot of areas in here where I can slide. There's not a lot of areas where I can slide around. Ooh, okay. All right, but I'm staying with this. This is how it's going to be. Practice run. Let's go in, Guardians. Show them what the light can do. That's what we're here for. That's what I'm paid for. The Vanguard gives me not a lot. I have a tiny apartment on the tower, but I do my job to protect the people of the last city. Yeah, I'm protecting the people of the last city. Wow, that took forever. Let's see how much damage it can do to this old guy. Stop moving! I'm here on a mission. Let that gun fluoresce. Let that gun fluoresce. Finally! Get out of here! That took a long time. That took a long time. You know, definitely, Guardians. The Lance Brothers, Graviton, was the best. Yikes. That took such a long time. Woo! Dave, Z Tizzle, Phility, hello, Guardians. Yeah. Look, now I was in here just moments ago. Mistakes were made. But man, oh man, Graviton Lance, I was loving it. Loving it. Am I gonna like this? Overload. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the way to go. No! Oh, I'll never get that heavy back. Heavy back, heavy back. It's slow going. It's slow going. There might have been a scout rifle that was void. What would be a good void scout rifle here? You know, I would have lost, you know, my Tommy's matchbook. But I should be getting, you know, like an extra bonus damage on that. Did I miss something here? I don't think I did. Stasis. No, I mean, I think that's set up for, you know, how I'm loaded in right now. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Who did that? How dare you, sir? Got one of them. I got one. How many are back there? Thousands. Thousands, Ransom. Evil dwells here. Ooh, that little thing almost got me. Now, we know that there's a gang of them right up here. I suppressed my own super. I suppressed my own super. I am not believing that. There should be no such thing as friendly fire. Why, oh why, do we have friendly fire? This is the year 3782, and there should be no friendly fire. Now, I've got all kinds of heavy lying around here. I'll never see it again. Ate him alive. I ate him alive. GP Red said there's a couple in the energy slot scouts. Dave, thank you for coming by, buddy. Crayon Rage, I didn't mean to do it. Mistakes were made. I forgot. I don't normally use that suppressor grenade. But yeah, it suppressed me. Right on out of that. Right on out. Now, I'm reloading. I'm reloading. And I know there's a bunch of them right around the corner. Something evil waits. Right around the corner. Now, is there any way possible for me to get back up and get all my heavy? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, thank you, Crayon Rage. I'm glad somebody's laughing. I love how they're deadly accurate, you know, when you're knocking them a good one right in the face. Boom in your face. These Taken, they're vile, despicable creatures. I love them. I mean, give me more of them. Taken, I'm ready. I've got Tommy's matchbook. Now, uh-oh. Here I am without my super. Here I am. Solar full auto. I can actually read my weapon right here. It's a good day. It's a good day. They're throwing all kinds of hate my way. Now he can blow me up. I'm nervous. Do I look scared? I'm scared with a T. Wow. No. Whoa, that hurt. Painful that was. Painful. Oh. Are you seeing that guy? Stop shooting ice at me! Well, it's a hot day. I could use a little bit of ice. Alright, let's go back over. Angry. He keeps spitting it at me. You're spitting icicles at me. It's all you know. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to heal. H-E-A-L, not H-E-E-L. Heal. I'm trying to heal. Look at that. It's a steady stream. A steady stream. Alright, now, let's see. What do I want to do? Crayon Rage says he bought Beyond Light. That's why he's spitting ice at me. Him and Aramis, they're friends. They're friends. Whoa! All that he wants is to take me down. He's out to get me. Oh, Galahorn is free now? Oh my gosh. Zullivik, Galahorn, yes. One of the masters of weapons. It is phenomenal. Always has been. I love Galahorn. Absolutely love it. I never tire of it. Never tire of it. Darkness encroaching. Yikes. I feel like that should like stun him a little bit. It should stun him, Caveat Emptor. It should stun him a little bit. K-Fizz, hello, hello. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, this should stun him a tad. Just a tad. If I can see your eye looking at me, I should be able to hit him. Omen of the Witness. Bye! Oh, he moved. Shouldn't he have been stunned? Higher ground, Art of War. Yikes. Now, these Grims. One Grim down, armies to go. Legions. That guy's an overload. Oh, there's another Grim in there. My gosh, this thing is jerky. Look at that. Somebody called ahead. No, not my beautiful heavy. Why? Why would they do that to me? My beautiful heavy. Oh no, I am not even, I'm like only at the halfway point. Evil lives in there, evil. The blooming deep. What's blooming in here? I want to know. Like, what is blooming? Who threw that? Who threw that? Grimalicious? Grimalicious. Grim Delicious. That's taking them out. Taking them out. I don't know how many was back there. A whole legion of them. I'm just shooting in the shrubs. Shoot in the shrubs. There could be something hiding back there. And I know there is. Like, what happened to the big cabal? Where's the big cabal? Ugh! Why don't he come out? Maybe I can lure him out. I can lure him out. Over here, Cabal. Who knew there were so many of them up there in the bushes? Now, luckily, you know, he's not going to heal up. I'm just going to keep hitting him with it. I'm going to keep hitting him. We're going to keep on keeping on. Got him. Got him good. Da-da-da-da-da. Got him good. Now, what else is lurking? Woo-wee, Guardians. This is the boss arena. Look. Lazuku. Bless you. Bless you. Lazuku. Is there anywhere I can stand? Look at that. Look. Leave Lazuku alone. She blasted that one. She blasted him. I know you missed me. I know you missed me. Man, oh man, you know, and when I go in, there will be champions, the door will be blocked, we can't get out. We're trapped. This is a total 100% made for the movies, R-rated production of It's a Trap. I just want him to step over here. Step over here, sir. Can I lure you over here with a bullet or two? Lead. It does a body good. I see Lazuku back there behind the green wall. Ooh, that riled him up a bit. You can't get back. Now remember, you know, I cannot get back. And I don't remember now exactly. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've been in here. I just want him to move a little bit over here. I fire, you know, a shot at him. He fires one at me. I know you missed me. I want him just to move over a tad, sir. Right over here. I need you to move right over there. I don't think there's anywhere that I can stand up here. To get a shot at him. Woo-wee! Oh man. Oh man. I got some hits on him. So there is a pushback. There is a pushback. It's a little spot that I'm gonna have to stand on. Ooh, he's back there. Guardians, didn't bullets used to go through this if you had barrier on? I don't think they do that anymore, though. Don't move, sir. Don't move. Lazuku is out. Blast him, Lazuku. Blast him. Whoa, he saw me. I know they saw me. Leave Lazuku alone. Alright, I don't want to run down there and die. I really, Guardians, what I want is to get this. Wow. Wow. Tracking. That was tracking. Why is my tracking not that good? I'm going to need tracking that good. Look at all of them. Champions galore. Vile and despicable creatures waiting to take me down. I know you missed me. Bounced off everything down there. It bounced off everything. Can I run down there and go super and get them? Can I? Oh, he's blocked. He's blocked. I'm going to have to go in. I'm going to have to go in. It's not going to do anything. I've got everything that I can do here. I've got everything, but it's a lot of champions, Guardians. Woo, I'm scared. Woo, one to go. One of those to go. But there's a lot of them out there. A lot of them. Where to go? Where to go? Where to run? Stay alive! Who's spewing all of that at me? I feel like that wasn't right. I mean, he had half a foot in. There was half a foot in there. Man, oh man. You know, I'm tight. I'm wound up. Save me, Lazuku! No! No! Oh, Q. Hello, hello. Almost. I was almost there. All right. You live, you learn, you go back in. You go back in. Man, oh man.
I'm picking up a spike in enemy activity.
I was
They're rerouting
right
to your
there.
location.
I felt like that burn would have had him. It did not have him. It did not. Ooh. All right, I was almost though. I was almost. I thought I was gonna love Tommy's matchbook, but you know, I didn't. I did not love Tommy's matchbook. Why can't I just do some of these? This irritates the heck out of me. I want to be able to change these when I want to be able to change them. So it's overload and unstoppable is what I need. So refund that. Overload and unstoppable. I did like the scout rifle a lot. I liked it a lot. Radalaria, dealer's choice. So nothing here. Solar sniper rifle, scorch targets. But that won't help me right now because I'm overload and unstoppable. Stasis weapon, final blows. Rapid final blows with a kinetic weapon. Okay. Sword, no. When you stun a champion, when you were a member of your fire team, you gain energy. Okay, I need that. I need that. Void or prismatic subclass. I'm back to the void, really. So a prismatic provides a small void overshield, makes you radiant. Void overshield, my melee recharges faster. Oh, I'm out? Void sources do increased damage. Oh, I'm going to have to choose one here. I mean, that's all there is to it. They're going to force me to choose one here. So, void sources deal increased damage. I would have liked to had that. But none of these can be unlocked right here. When you or a member of your fire team stuns a champion, you gain energy. Okay, so while you have your melee recharges faster and deals increased damage, or void sources deal increased damage to weakened targets. Now I kind of want to go back. Let's say it, I kind of want to go back to void. That suppressor grenade, ouch. Ouch to the suppressor grenade. Thermite grenade. Would the thermite grenade go through that taken shield? Probably not. It probably would not go through that. Picking up grants you amplified. Okay. Your arc, solar, void abilities deal increased damage to targets afflicted with darkness debuffs. Knuckles Inferno. Hello. How are you, buddy? GP Red, I was this close. I could taste it. I was running up there to open that thing up. I was going to open it up. Rapidly defeating targets with light damage grants melee energy. Powered melee hits against targets makes you radiant. Okay. So ultimately, I just need to be really just running through there, crazy town. I didn't like Tommy's matchbook. But it also reloads my machine gun. Was that major for me? Not really. Now, Unstoppable, Scout Rifle, yes. And then Overload is a hand cannon. Overload is a hand cannon. Now I'm thinking, Guardians, should I use Sunshot? Would Sunshot just really be my friend here? Would it be my friend? Sunshot. I want to go to space and then look at this, right? Do I have room to put this in? Yeah, I do have room to put this into the vault. So, Martyr's Retribution. I loved you at one point. I'm going to have to play with it more before I decide. But now I'm thinking Sunshot could be my friend. I don't know, though. Now, let's look at this. It's Overload and Barrier, but I am set up with a Void. I'm set up with Void. I could have kept this really set up for Solar. I could have kept it set up for Solar. Ooh, questions remain. Should I go back to solar chat? Should I go back to solar, or should I really stick with it and stay void? Should I stay void? I don't hate on the solar. I'm not going to hate on it. I do like the void. I just am going to say I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Man, oh man, that was, I could taste it. It was right there. It was within my grasp. If I shouldn't have ran over to open the chest. I thought I had the big guy. Ugh. Now I'm going to have to ride my sparrow all the way across this area. The blooming. We're going to ride over there. Should I really go this? You know, Graviton Lance was so good. Scout Rifle, Sidearm.
Picking up a spike in enemy activity.
Scout
They're rerouting to your
Rifle. I
location.
feel like there's really other choices for me here in the Scout Rifle. Mida Multi-Tool. what are my choices? What are they? The Jade Rabbit. Oh man, I wished I could really just be crazy about the Jade Rabbit. Dead Man's Tale. There was a time when I really liked that. Really really liked it. I also really need to revisit Necrochasm. Like, I feel like these Wicked Implement. Wicked Implement. What a fan I am of Wicked Implement. But, you know, ultimately, I think I do like this setup. Now, the pulse rifle that I went in with initially, I feel like it was a good thing, but it didn't really do anything for me because it was barrier. And there's no barrier. There's not a one of them in here. It's all overload and unstop. So my choices then, overload and unstop. What is intrinsically overload? You know, there's definitely Le Monarch. There's Divinity. Those are both overload. What else would be considered just overload? I'm going to go in with this. I am revives grant overshields, but final blows from weapons with a damage type matching your super create a burst of healing. So I do have to go with solar. And then is everything still good here? Solar loader, solar siphon. I think I still am good. So let's get over there. Hi ho, hi ho. Off we go. Boing, every stone. What is it? Usually it's the Vex that have planted stone everywhere. Resource. Usually the Vex throw down with a lot of granite. And we know the Witness, you know, as rotten as he was, he only wanted to build with granite. He was a granite builder. All right, let's get back in here and let's try this again. This is 2030. I'm going back in. Thank you, Crayon Rage. Thank you, Knuckles Inferno. It's good to see you, buddy. I don't think I've seen you hanging out with me before. Welcome to the channel. You know, my goal inside of Destiny 2 is to have fun and to make friends as I'm having fun. I hear Lazuku screaming. You're screaming, Lazuku. Why did I think I had, you know, why? Why did I think I had that? Stun you! Stun you! We will stun you! Alright, now I want to throw here. How many of these guys can I get? Not nearly enough of them. Jump for my love. Jump in. All right. Now let's get that little guy. Got him. We got him. GP Red, Florida driver. Oh. All right, I'm running, I'm jumping. Fun must be had. He's not done yet. I know he's down there. Come on out, sir. Oh, okay. He jumped. He jumped. Heavy, heavy. Felt good. It felt real good. Why did that disappear? I'm suspicious of that. I feel like more of those are hitting. I feel like more of those are hitting. It's like every fifth bullet, though, to get the kinetic tremors, right? It's every fifth bullet. Woo! Watch her. How much does it take to get her down? She should be suppressed, right? I got a full grenade on her. Finally! 5,000 bullets later! 5,000 later! Alright, now I know there's a bunch of good for nothings down there. A bunch of good for nothings. Got him. Got him good. Get out of here, you good for nothings. If you can't see me, how are you shooting me across the way? That makes no sense. You cannot see me, Mr. Taken Hobgoblin. I barely can see you, so I want to know how it's a thing. I want to know. I want to know. Now, I don't feel like I got nearly as much. I didn't get nearly as much. Wow, look at all of them. Blinded by the light. Oh, he threw that down? He threw down a shield when I threw my suppressor grenade up there. Probably saw it coming and threw a shield down. That's how it works. What it is they get you disoriented right here. You know, they disorient you. All the ice, the shaking, you get disoriented, and yeah, things go awry. Oh man, that got me. They got me. Do over. Do over. I'm gonna have to go back to space. Back to space. Do it over. I thought I got all those guys up there on the hillside. That was a perfect place for a picnic. I want them gone. Get out of here. Get out of here. GP Red.
Picking up a spike in
I
enemy
see
activity. They're
you.
rerouting to your
I
location.
hear you. Void and solar. So, yeah, you know, void and solar. Arc threat. I'm not going to hate on this setup. I don't hate on it one iota. Hydrate. Hydrate. Guardians, my Discord live stream chat is open. If somebody wants to come in and say hello, just be nice. Be nice. If I'm fluorescing my weapon, I want them to be finishable. You know, I want them to stand still. That's what I'm saying. You know, if it fluoresced, I want them to stand still. I'll help you, Lazuku. You help me in the boss room. Help me in the boss room, girl. A bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. Get out of the bushes, little monster. Bird in the hand is better than two in the bush. Now, isn't he right here? Now, if I run down there and finish him, he's got one of those blasters that comes up out of the ground. Did you see it just go off? So you got to be careful. You know, he'll blast you into the stone, the magic stones. Double Grims. I got both Grims that time. I'm in it to win it. Grim it. Alright, now let's just go up here and go all bad on these guys. And down here is a problem. She is a problem. Overload. It took forever to get her down. The overloads, they build so fast.
Hello, hello.
Hola, Tectonic. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing alright.
I am glad to hear it. I am glad to hear it.
Also, I've been playing Destiny more recently, and, I got the Kvostov after, like, 2 weeks of grinding for it.
Oh, I'm glad you got it, Tectonic. I'm glad you got it.
It was painful. Like, extremely, extremely painful. If you haven't done the quest, which, have you done the quest, or?
I have not done it. I have not even looked at it. I've got so much to do,
Well,
Tectonic. I've not gotten around to all of it yet.
well, it's actually, I don't think it's like a quest. Well, it's not a quest. I know it. It's not a quest, but it's more of a secret thing. Like you gotta jump through a bunch of hoops. There's no direct. The game doesn't directly tell you what to do. You have to like look it up on YouTube to even know what to do and what's happening. Um, but yeah, the Kvostov is actually pretty good for both PvE and PvP. I'm pretty sure, but I've only really tested PvE because it like has bullets that ricochet onto other targets like directly. Like it ricochets from target to target, like every couple bullets, which is really good.
And how many enemies defeated do you have with it, Tectonic?
I recently got it, so not that much. I don't know the exact amount, but maybe like I don't know, 500.
So you've used it. I mean, 500. That's a good start. That is a real good start.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna log on to Destiny if my brother isn't using the TV at the moment.
But congratulations on that. I am glad that you got that. I am glad that you got it.
I also did like the golden gun sniper quest, like you know what I'm talking about, the Cade and Crow mission. Um, I did that and it took me like way shorter of a time compared to it was like because I did the Kvostov mission first and then I did the sniper mission next, and it felt so small in comparison.
Woo! I'm trying to stay alive. Tectonic, I'm not
Yeah,
ignoring you. I'm just in deep. I am in deep.
and I totally understand that.
I am wanting to get this completed, on the 2030 level, which I don't think I have done.
2030, that's ridiculous.
And they're eating me alive in here. Woo!
I
But
feel
yeah, congratulations. I'm glad to see you that you're back in and playing and having a good time. Did you see everything that's going to be happening next week?
Oh, what's happening next week?
A lot of modifications are coming to our characters, and a lot of them are going to be on the Titan. I'm excited about it.
Oh, are they? Yeah, I've been watching like EDT, um, and and I saw like a short talking about how Titans were extremely underpowered um recently. Um, but yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to be making a lot of changes to the Titan. I think the bulk of them will be for the Titan, and I'm excited because we're supposed to be the battle tank of the battlefield, and we need some fine tuning. Some fine tuning. But now you
Yeah,
mainly play on Hunter, don't you?
yeah. I don't play on Titan, so it doesn't affect me much. But well, I have a Titan thing obviously, but the I don't play on it much. Um, it's yeah, I'm definitely a hunter, but I do care that everybody gets a properly
Yeah, because
balanced.
the better each class does, the better we all do when we go in on a mixed fire team. So I'm excited about all of it.
Especially like I've never been a huge PvP fan, but one thing I do very much care about is equality in PvP because PvP feels when everybody has an ability that you don't have that's extremely overpowered, it feels annoying to play PvP. Like I can sometimes get when I'm playing it with like you guys when we're all doing like the party mode thing or not party mode, but like you get what I mean. Like kind of a group PvP. It can be a little less unbearable, but playing it solo just kind of sometimes can feel unfair at times.
Right. Woo! He's trying to freeze me. Burn me, freeze me, be mean to me. Get out of here. What's his
But for
name? We need to definitely show him what for, how to, and when.
but for PvE, I'm all for one or two classes being completely overpowered because that means there's no real negatives to a PvE class to classes in PvE to be underpowered or equal. Now, yeah, it might feel like, oh, they're all getting all the attention, but still, if someone, like you said, if someone else is getting buffed, we're all getting buffed. So,
Right, right.
but not the same can be said for
I'm picking up a
PvP,
spike in
sadly.
enemy activity.
That's
They're
kind of why
rerouting
I
to your
wish
location.
some buffs to PvE would stay in PvE and not to PvP. I feel like that would fix a lot of problems. Like those, they would stay the same in PvP, but would change in PvE.
Now, Tectonic, I know you've been back in school for what, several weeks now. How's it going? Are you
Yeah.
in you're in high school, right?
Yep.
Are you having a good school year thus far?
Yeah. Today is
Now,
homecoming.
you're far up north, Michigan. Snow. Have you had snow?
Um, no, I'm not that
I saw
far up
where
north.
some people were having like lake effect snow.
Yeah, I don't really live up by the Great Lakes.
Oh, you don't live up that way. Okay.
I visited there recently, but not. I don't live up there. I live more in the Detroit area, so kind of closer to the bottom of Michigan.
I've been
Uh,
to Detroit twice, but it's been a long time ago. It's been a long time ago. And
yeah, Detroit.
I hope Detroit has really had a chance to, improve and thrive. I know the last time Detroit was in the news, the Ford family was, rescuing artwork. I guess the city had gone bankrupt, and the Ford family, who, of course, Ford automobiles, Ford trucks, they were rescuing a lot of the artwork that the city of Detroit owned. So it was a really glorious thing for them to do because artwork, yeah, we need a lot of
I
artwork.
I will tell you though, like the main city, kind of like big cities, but this like kind but like this is kind of a Detroit thing, a Detroit problem. It might be in some other cities, but the main like downtown Detroit, not super sketchy, not super bad. Like outskirts Detroit, really sketchy, really. like I don't live in Detroit. I live in a city near it, but it it's definitely to get to like there's a few main highways to get straight to downtown Detroit. So you definitely want to take that if you ever go to downtown Detroit because it can get a little sketchy. You know what I mean?
I guess they, I was there with folks and they drove me through some sections that had big, beautiful homes that were, boarded up. They were boarded up. I was really sad to see it.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for a big house, you can like go there and get an absolute deal.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping it recovers from all of that. Now, you live in the city or you're outside the city?
Outside of the city of Detroit.
Okay,
I
outside of the
live
city.
I live in like a area.
Yeah,
I
but big cities, they go through growth periods where they have some problems and they overcome that. New York City a long time ago, it had some problems, really. Like Times Square, I love Times Square now. And New York City and Hong Kong are two of my favorite cities. I love Hong Kong. But New York City is absolute my favorite city. And they definitely, had growing pains. It just happens with a big city.
Now, I got one last thing to do in the main campaign of the final shape, which is to kill the witness. I've done all the exotic missions I need to do. All I need to do is do the final mission now, which, if you want to join me for that, I can wait. But I know you said it was a really fun
Oh, I
mission.
might be here for a while, Tectonic, because this is, I'm doing it at 2030.
Yeah,
And
I can totally wait. Like, I've got plenty to do.
now,
I
are you doing the final mission on the story campaigns where you're going to have to start facing the witness? The witness?
um. So pretty much, I'm on step 32 of 34. So it's confront and unmake the witness.
Oh, Tectonic. That is such a fantastic. It is so good. It is so good. You're gonna love that, and I'm just, I do want to get this completed at 2030. I need to do all the ones in
Cool.
Pale Heart at 2030, but man, oh man, I will just say, yeah, you are gonna love that mission. Now, it is, it can be a challenge because lots of stasis. They're gonna be freezing you. The Grims are gonna be shooting at you. There's a lot going on. You have to like pick up artifacts, stand in the bubble. I've played that one many, many times and just always absolutely loved it.
Yeah. And I know it's gonna be very hectic with, 12 players and all, but I think it'll be a lot of fun.
But I don't know how long I'll end up being here.
Also, I just want to say I'm extremely proud of myself because I found all the aid stashes with the armor in it, like the 10th anniversary armor in it, without looking up a YouTube tutorial, and I'm happy with myself now.
Oh, congratulations, Tectonic. I'm still working on that stuff. I'm wearing the armor, but I need to go to the Cosmodrome and pick up some engrams. GP Red said Times Square wasn't very nice when I was growing up. I know from reading stories that there were some rough times in Times Square. But man, oh man, I absolutely love going there now. New York City, I love going and being a tourist. Like, just let me go and be a tourist, and I have an absolute blast with that.
One thing I do need to do to get the um get the uh title of the 10th anniversary, the legend um thing. I feel like I gotta start working on the getting the Justicar Guardian rank because I've never gotten the Justicar um rank before, which is like rank 8. I've been hard stuck at 7. But yeah, the main reason of that is because last thing, one of the objectives was to do the campaign on like 8. Sorry, not 8. My brain was jumbled there. To do the campaign on legendary difficulty, and uh nobody was really up to doing it, so I had to do it solo. And I can finish the legendary campaign, but I don't see a reason to do it anymore because
We
I
have
have like
multiple enemies
to
inbound to your
just
position,
do the
Guardian.
last mission of the Lightfall campaign on legendary.
The Lightfall campaign on Legendary.
Yeah, last time I had to last expansion, if I wanted to get the rank 8, I had to do a um do all the missions on legendary. So that was probably the hardest thing that I could do at the time. Well, I could have done it, but it would have just been extremely tedious and hard for no real reason. So I avoided it until the end of it, where I didn't get the Justicar rank or rank 8. So I now the only reason I care about getting it is for the title of the like getting the title for the 10th anniversary.
Woo! Come at me now. Come on, Big Cabal.
And I gotta say, the Kvostov ornament is beautiful.
Oh, is it really? I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, it's really good because the original Kvostov look, like the exotic look, looks kind of bad. I'm gonna be real. The green and red it just doesn't fit with the theme of Kvostov. So I really like the ornament for it.
And you know, I fought and fought for that one way back when Tectonic, and you know, I had the original one, and then had the the reissue, and now I need to get, I guess, this latest issue. But it's been in the game. I think this is probably the third time it's been in the game. Chat, correct
Yes.
me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the third time.
Yeah, there's the E1 exotic, then there's the gray weapon for New Light, and then there's the legendary, which technically is the legendary is like the what you so it's kind of part of the quest. You gotta claim the legendary version, which is in the same spot you found the gray version. Which is like in like the wall thing near um like in like the wall in Russia. You have to go there and collect
Right.
legendary with a and lost encryption key. And once you do that, you have to collect like all the motes of light, which I will say the bane of my existence was getting those motes of light because you had to do overthrow level 3 or over had to beat overthrow 3 times in each area, which was so painful.
And I have not, and that's the Pale Heart you're talking about, right? Overthrow.
Overthrow is so painfully slow to do 9. You have to do 9 overthrow, max overthrows. That is criminal.
Yeah, I need to go in and do those because I have not done the Pale Heart thing to move my rank up, my Guardian rank. Oh,
It's just
Zuli
strong.
Vic, your PS4 gave the scream of death. You know, sometimes the PlayStations, any of the consoles, even the computers, you know, when they cool themselves down, they pull a lot of like dust and things in. You know, you might have to give it a good cleaning out. I have a little handheld vacuum cleaner that I take to mine and do that to it.
And I also like the Kavasov because it has a very unique uh, loading animation. It's like it's just cool to see that it's being used again because normal like other auto rifles they use a bunch of different animations, but typically not that animation. At least I think. I don't know. I could have thought had more of it had like a thing, but I could.
Guardians, I couldn't help myself. I had to do that. They forced me to do that. Thunderlord, yes, I was forced. I didn't want to bring that
Well,
weapon. That little overload made me do it. They made me do it.
do I say the Kvastov is worth it? Depends on what you count as worth it.
Are you in the
Because
game right now? And I'll look at it, Tectonic. I'll take a look at you.
yeah, it's I have it equipped in game, yeah.
All right.
But the right now, I'm in the game, but it's like if you think you want to go for it, go for it. But
Oh, and I love
it,
shoot to loot. Absolutely love it.
yeah, and that's one of the like that's good. But the best perk is the it's also has the ricochet rounds thing, and it's not normal ricochet rounds. It's like ricochet rounds that like every 7th bullet is a ricochet round, and it will bounce off of it will go to another enemy, bounce off of that enemy, and go to another enemy. And I think it does that like 3 or 4 times, so it's really good. So like while you're shooting a major enemy, you're like killing a bunch of enemies around it, which is really good. So
The
focus
seventh
fire.
bullet that ricochets, does it do a lot of damage? Does it do a lot of damage?
Enough to kill like nearby. So, like if you're focusing on a more tanky target and you're shooting at it, like less like more like ads like regular like let's say thralls. If there's a bunch of thralls around like a hive knight or something, and you're shooting like a orange bar hive knight, a lot like it will ricochet to the thralls and pretty much instant kill them, and it'll bounce off to a different thrall and a different thrall, and then if you shoot 14 bullets on that knight, it will shoot 2 of those ricochet bullets, and it'll hit even more thralls. So it's just really good. So it's like built for focus fire on bigger enemies, but then while doing that, you're also at, which is really kind of a cool gimmick. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah.
Please don't kill me. Please don't freeze me. Leave me alone.
Leave Ransom alone.
Oh, they threw up that little dirty shield. Dirty shielders.
I also feel like the I also feel like the other missions in the 10th anniversary seal thing is really easy to do. Well, not really easy, but accomplishable. Like in some seals, it feels like, how the heck am I supposed to do that? Like that feels like some of these feel like nearly impossible. Like especially in Raid 1, like flawless. It feels like yes, it's possible, but it just feels extremely daunting. But like complete all 4 timeline missions. So the Forsaken thing, just the the timeline things that tells you the backstory of how Cade died and other stuff like that. And then the do complete Vanguard Ops playlist activities with the full set of veteran and
I'm tracking numerous
legend
enemy signatures
armor
converging
or
on your position.
ornaments. So you
Get
can
ready.
just use the ornaments and while doing like Vanguard, and you get experience to, progress towards that. And then there's accidental generosity, and you have to like defeat combatants and loot engrams in Skywatch on the Cosmodrome. So I don't know exactly where Skywatch is, but well, I know it's on the
Skywatch is on the north side of the Cosmodrome Mount.
Oh, so like where you find, and then also the like you have to reach the Justicar, or rank 8, which all of those seem really achievable for a really cool title. Honestly, like cooler than most titles, I feel like.
I've got to just do a lot of catch up, Tectonic. I've got a lot of things that I need to do.
And trust me, I got a lot of catch up to do too, because I haven't even started the seasonal content. But I'm gonna wait until I do the witness mission, which should be today. But yeah. What mission are you doing on 2030?
This is the Lost Sector on the Pale Heart. This is the Blooming Deep.
Oh wow, yeah.
And the 2030, just one little mistake and you're done for.
Yeah. Looking at oh. Ooh. Yeah.
And I need to get rough with them. I need to get rough with them and show them what the light can do.
The Blooming Lost Sector is not.
I have completed this solo flawless on the 2020, but I haven't done this on the 2030.
I feel like that's the hardest Lost Sector in the Pale Heart. Like the one in the Impasse, it's hard, but not as nearly as hard as the Blooming Deep, because the Blooming Deep includes like pretty sure the it includes, yeah, like it includes transcendent enemies, which is so annoying to deal with.
Get out of here, Cabal. Get out of here. Go with caution. Go with caution.
You know what I need to do? I need to beat the new raid.
I've done it on all. I've done it on each character. You know, I completed it on my hunter, my warlock, my titan, and I did it 3 times and 3 times successfully. So I'm 3-3. You know, no leave it or not completed. I've completed it all 3 times, and I don't know. You know, I will at some point be back in there. But right now, I'm content to try to catch up on all this other stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm not. I know that that's gonna be around for a while, so I should probably get caught up on, everything else. But especially the exotic mission on the seasonal content.
Oh, I've got tons of stuff. Now, have you picked up your your 2-man destiny, that exotic piece for your hunter?
No.
And I
How do
need
you
to
do
do that on my hunter. I need to do it on my warlock. I need to do it on everything. Everything.
How do you even start that quest? Do you have to beat the campaign or?
I don't remember how that one's done.
Maybe somebody in chat. Because I can't. I don't know. Only like recently started the campaign. Well, I've only recently started the final shape.
But I mean, I feel like you've got a real treat in store for you, and that's the getting the one completed for the witness.
I'm also worried that that I'm not gonna be able to complete the season in time because I'm only like ranked what?
What rank are
50?
you?
I'm ranked 50 and I'm in a 200 ranked season, so it's not looking good for me. And we got 17 days
Well,
left.
now remember, always pick up from the helm, from the tower, your planetary pickups, and decrypt your bounties and everything when you're with a fire team. When you're with a fire team, so that you can get all that extra XP. And you have your ghost. Is your ghost set up for the extra XP?
I think it is, but let me check. I don't even remember that existing, honestly, but extra XP thing. Maybe it existed before, I don't know.
Woo! Sunshot
Oh.
does really. Sunshot's good. It's real good.
Wait, yeah, no, I have. Yeah, I have the max one equipped. So, yeah.
All right, this is a little safe zone. Let me go fill my water up. It's a little bit low. I'm coming back right back. Don't go anywhere, chat. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Big, hello, hello. It's good to see you. Hang on. I'm going to put some water in my Titan jar. Thank you, Guardians. I'm back. I'm back.
What's up, Ransom?
Big, how are you, buddy? It is good to hear your voice. What are you up to? What have you been doing?
I've been working. Just bought a new PC case that I'm about to be transferring my PC to.
I saw that you posted that somewhere, or why did I know that? I knew that you got, or maybe you told me at one point that you got a new PC, or you were going to be on a new PC.
Yep. But yeah, so I am transferring that over tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow. Right now I'm playing Halo Infinite, the legendary version of the campaign.
And I know you are going to be thrilled to have a new PC, but haven't you always been on PC? Or am I just imagining that?
I've always been on PlayStation, and I'm loving the PC.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you know, today I was talking to some friends, Big, and I was saying, like, why did I why did I go after the PS5 like so hard and heavy? I mean, I was so upset that I kept not getting them. Remember when it came out and nobody could get a hold of a piece of a PS5 and it was a struggle to get one? And it's like, why didn't I just buy a computer at that point? I don't understand why I was after it now that I've been on PC for I think it'll be a year in October, and it's just so much better. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot.
So I don't know what I was thinking when I, didn't just go out and say, forget that forget the PS5. I couldn't get it. I gave it a try. But it was probably because I had so much invested in PlayStation, with all those games that you get every month, and then they're put into your library and you can download them, anytime that you want to play. But I don't know. I have thought about it big, and I don't know if I will be renewing my PlayStation. Are you going to renew any of your agreements?
I'll probably just keep the PlayStation Plus, just so, like, the new GTA, that when it comes out, it's only going to be on console.
Oh, really?
It's
GTA
coming on
6
console
is
first.
only going to be on console?
Well, it's coming on console first, and then it's going to go to... then it'll end up going to PC. So...
Yeah, and I wished I could love Grand Theft Auto more, Big, but the steering is so... And people tell me that, no, that's not, I'm imagining. But the steering on the vehicles in GTA 5, it's loosey-goosey. It needs to be tightened up with a more direct feel. I need some feedback in my steering. I don't know. Maybe I need to play Forza or some of those games and see, if how they feel.
Yeah.
Now, do you play any of the other games where you are, driving in a car?
Not really.
And what have you been playing most recently, most often?
Sea of Thieves.
Oh my gosh. I was watching somebody live stream that a couple of nights ago, and it was, I guess they were a 3-man team. I think there were 3 of them, and they had their ship, and they were out. And I guess there was warfare between them and another ship. Is that Sea of Thieves?
Yeah, it's like, you go against, like, ships, and you go and loot islands and turn in bounties, and...
Yeah, and they prepared for war. They were prepping for war. I thought it actually looked like a really good time.
No, it's really fun. Yeah. I enjoy it. Me and Vince play it. Eric, Not Her Love, is getting a PC.
Oh, well, good deal. So you'll be seeing a lot of your clanmates then on PC.
Yeah, I think one of us needed to go over for everyone to start going.
What about the guy, is it South Carolina or Florida where he lives that's in your group?
Mythical?
Yes,
Raven?
Mythical. Well, is he on a PC?
He's going to be switching. Yep.
Yeah, once you go PC, you can't go back.
Yeah, I showed Eric like my graphics on Destiny, and oh my gosh, I thought it would look good on PS5. It looks amazing on.
Graphically, it's beautiful. Oh, I cannot believe he got me right there. I put my shield down. I knew it was coming. Oh, well, this just gives me opportunity to get them again from the beginning. But graphically, they're so good, and then it feels better. I loved the gameplay before, but when you get into a PC, now Guardians, if you're on a PC or, you're on a console, having fun is the important part. But when you get on the PC from a console, any of them really, it just feels more precise, accurate. You're able to turn so quickly. Like, I'm using a controller but if I was on my keys, man, oh man, it's lightning fast, isn't it, Big?
Yeah, I've been switching over to keyboard slowly. Like I've used keyboard only since.
Well, all of my gameplay on Pal World, it was all on keyboard.
I'm gonna get Power World. Is it good? Is it
I
worth it?
liked it. I had a blast in Pal World, and you know, I guess it's still in beta form. They've not officially, you know.
Yeah, it's like the game preview or whatever.
Yeah, and I loved it. I had a great time in there. I mean, we got big, you know, fortresses built and just did tons of stuff in there. But I played all of my Pal World on keyboard. Now, I do have, not in front of me right now because Destiny I play on controller, but I have that one-sided keyboard, the single-sided that's designed for gaming.
Oh yeah.
And let's see, I got one. I'm gonna tell you the name because it's a deal. I got it on sale on Amazon. It's called. I'm looking at the box. It's called Red Dragon. And look up that Red Dragon keyboard. Wow, is it ever just so good?
I'll have to try it.
And
Right now,
I
use
got
the
it on sale
Razer
for like
Huntsman Mini.
$39.
Yeah, I use the Razer Huntsman Mini. That's what I use.
And right now, like I use a Logitech keyboard and mouse. I don't know which one this is, but it's a really I love it. But I will say I'm a fan of like the mechanical clicking. I want to
Oh,
hear
I
the
am not.
click.
I have I forget which the purple. I have red cherry switches.
Yeah, I know people. There's like big camps one way or the other, but I like to hear the noise of it all. Now I have played and stuff where I can hear people's keyboards clicking in game, and it can, get a little bit tiresome. But it's
yeah.
what I just love, though.
I forgot I was playing this campaign on Legendary.
Don't you like switch to a different, like, if you port it to a different, like, Destiny to a different, like, platform, you have to rebuy all the expansions?
Yep,
Yes.
I had to do that.
That is so stupid. Why can't they just do what every other game does?
Tectonic, I agree with you. I had to re-buy everything. Now, luckily, it went
not
on
every other
sale,
game does
so
that,
I
too.
got some deals on a lot of the stuff. But it's pricey, isn't it, Big, to re-buy
Yeah,
everything?
the rebuy everything I had to spend $170.
Yeah. It's a pain to have to do that. Because I was like, why? I'm a guardian, and I should be, my guardian across all platforms because we share, we have crossplay. So I feel like, once you own it, you own it. You should own it everywhere if we have crossplay. Now, there was just a few years ago, I know a lot of you were young, but just a few years ago, there was a time where we did not have crossplay because I actually put a lot of time in D1 on Xbox, and when I switched over to PS to PlayStation, there was no crossplay. I had to start everything from scratch, and I had to buy it all coming from Xbox, moving to PlayStation. I bought all of it when I moved to PlayStation. But at that point, there was just like D2 had, when I made the switch, it was maybe a year before D2 launched. I played Xbox right up through the Iron Lord expansion in D1.
Oh my gosh, everything's so strong.
It's just annoying because, like, I've seen games that it's not like it's impossible.
A lot of
like,
games don't do it.
Because like every
Call of Duty
other-
doesn't do it.
Well, I'm not talking about the cross. I don't think that's very. I think the problem with you having to rebuy everything to get to a different console when it's already crossplay, it feels kind of money. It feels well. I know this ain't new. Destiny's always been a extremely a huge money grab, a good money grab, but a money grab nevertheless. And it just feels like why? Like I've seen so many other games able to
Well,
like
they all want to make money. I mean, just in defense of Bungie, every game company out there, they're in it to make money. But I see Warframe, and
Ooh, Jackals.
Warframe is totally free. Now you can spend money, and you can buy your way into really powerful Warframes really quickly. But if you're not in the pay to win, you can go into Warframe and earn every single Warframe for free. I think everything in that game is absolutely free. I've been playing Warframe since 2018, and I've never had to buy a thing. Now, have I wanted to buy something? Yeah, there's been a couple of Warframes that I'm like, okay, I'll give them $10 for this one because I really want them and I don't want to have to fool with earning everything. And they have a very vibrant, active marketplace. And often, I feel like Destiny should just make everything totally free because TES is pricey on a lot of stuff. I mean, sometimes I look at that Tectonic Big and I look at like some of those ornaments and I look at the price in real money and I'm like, this ornament is not worth this much real money. Now, having said that, there's Bright Dust, and I try to, I love earning something in game
Close the door.
over buying it in game. But
I think we all love that. But yeah, I'm not denying that. I'm just saying it's that why they have to make us. There's no justification for why you have to rebuy everything just to switch a console. Like we're already spending a lot of money getting a new.
well, maybe someday there will be, if you buy a game, it will be playable on every platform. I mean, aren't we moving to that? Have you read that big where they're gonna, they're thinking, at some point in the near future the games will be playable on all the platforms, and I think ultimately Sony has been the one holding back on that, saying no, our exclusives are exclusive to Sony and the PS5, and then I guess they come out on computer a little bit later.
Oh,
So
I'm not talking about exclusives. I'm mainly just talking about Destiny and why you have to rebuy all the expansions when you switch from a PS5 or a PS4 to a PC or an Xbox. It feels like money grab to another level. And like I'm not talking about it. Exclusives, in my opinion, are fine, but Destiny and other games have proven that you don't need to do that. Um, like you can have. It's not like there's no real excuse for them to have you rebuy every single expansion you already own.
well, it might not be them, Tectonic.
It's
It could be
Sony.
the platforms that are doing that. It could be the platforms that say, we don't want you to have this unless you buy it for our platform, because you would buy it from that store or from that, PlayStation, Xbox, however it would come packaged, at the retailer. Although most people do not buy a physical copy anymore. Although I am a fan of physical copies. I just don't want to have to search for a physical copy when I get ready to play a game. I just want to click and be into it.
I have no ammo.
But Big, what have you bought for your computer? What Sea of Thieves you've bought? Destiny you've repurchased? What else have you put on your computer?
I got Diablo.
Diablo 4. I loved
Yep.
Diablo 4, and I put a lot of hours into that. And then when Season 2 came out, I kind of didn't play anymore. But I thought Diablo 4 was beautifully done, graphically phenomenal, gameplay was excellent, story was great. I've actually thought about getting back into Diablo 4 and spending some time in there. And people say Havoc has been back in Diablo 4, and he's, I guess, having a really good time in it, a real good time. What are your thoughts about Diablo 4?
I haven't like launched it. I just got it.
Okay,
I got it like the other day.
you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it a lot. The color palette is beautiful. The detail is exquisite, and I don't know if it's truly accurate when I say bird's eye view, but you always feel like
It is a bird's
you're
eye
flying right above your character, and I like that. I like it a lot. Ugh, I
How you
gotta burn
doing?
them down, Guardians.
How you doing on the Lost Sector ransom?
The struggle is real. The struggle is real.
Yeah, those things are long. Are you on the boss fight or?
Well,
Okay.
I've made it to the boss fight, and I thought I had it completed, Tectonic. And I slid, burned everything, and I thought I had the boss, and then he shot me down. He had a tiny sliver of health, and I didn't get it, so I'm having to redo it again. And
Oh.
I've been goofing off in this section, doing a lot of slide and burn, and it's not really conducive to me being victorious. You know, I watch people that I play with do the slide and burn and just absolutely eat everything up, but I'm not quite at that level. I have goals. It means get better, or you're gonna get dead. And my setup is not the best. I do have a build that I got from I guess Mactix, who I'm a big fan of. If you guys watch Mactix, I'm a huge fan. He has done for Warframe. Really, I don't think any other gamer has really done for Warframe what Mactix is doing for Warframe right now, because his live streams, his content creation, man, oh man, it is excellent, and he makes me want to put more time in Warframe. And I've been playing since 2018, but he's been doing the videos for the story missions and working on everything, and it is an absolute pleasure to see him go at it. Mactix, shout out to you, buddy. You're phenomenal inside of Warframe. But I built a couple of his builds out of for Destiny 2, and I have them saved. And am I using it right now? No. I'm, making it hard on myself by using one that I, like. But I need to be using ones that can win it for me, because the builds make a difference, Guardians. It is just so different. Now, Big, have you gilded your title for the Grandmasters?
No, I was planning on doing it this weekend.
Well, if you need help, and I'm on, don't hesitate to holler. I've got all of mine completed. Luckily,
Sounds
I
good.
was one of those people that somehow I missed a week, and then my little catch-up node never did show, but once it repeated, I got it. So I finished it, like 2 weeks ago, I guess, and I'm glad to have it behind me. But I love the Grandmasters, and Tuesday, Big, did you see all the changes that are coming for Tuesday?
I thought that was for the new Echoes episode.
Oh, well, when is that? Is that on Tuesday?
Are you talking about Titan? stuff?
Yes, the Titan stuff.
That's happening on the new episode.
Oh,
So,
when do we get the new episode?
In 17 days.
or 7th or 8th or whatever.
Oh my God! Of October,
Yep.
Yep.
Guardians. I wanted it Tuesday. I'm putting it on the record. I wanted all of that stuff this Tuesday. Now I'm gonna have to wait for weeks.
Hey, that's a good thing for me though, because I haven't even started the Echo, the Echo, the episode Echo thing. So once you're done, I'm gonna finish up the main campaign with you, and then if you want to, of course, but and then start the campaign.
Why did I do that? Why did I? They blinded me. They froze me. They blinded me. He sent some Axiom darts my way. And now I know I need to be a little bit more cautious there. Go with caution, Guardian. Step carefully because something
Picking up a
evil
spike
is
in
piled
enemy
up down
activity. They're
here.
rerouting to your location.
All right, I'm going back in. Now, I know I can hear you guys saying now, why are you using those weapons that you've got in? Because I don't want to use the same weapons all the time. I enjoy switching up. And, it makes it a little bit harder on me. It does. I know that. But I am a fan of this. I probably should put Sunshot back in. But the reason that I like this scout rifle is because in the boss room, where I was at earlier and, got everything basically wiped out, but didn't realize I left the boss standing with a sliver Guardians. And that was my fault, but that was with a weapon setup that I really liked, and I should switch back to that. I should go back to it. But I don't mind just playing the game the long way round. I thoroughly enjoy a lot of the time the long way round. Now, there are some things that are long in the tooth, and when you've done them a lot, if you have friends that can bounce through a wall and show you a shortcut, I'm also for that. Big, what are your thoughts about all the Destiny content from recent and the mass exodus, as it were, from the game? What are your thoughts about it?
Well, I'm excited for Frontiers, but it's like it's like an excitement because I know they could do good. It's just, are they actually gonna try? Are they gonna give us Are they gonna give us false promises? So I'll tell you just a quick second. Let me just. I'm excited for Icebreaker. Me, Eric, and Quick from our raid group. We're gonna be we're doing the contest mode on that Friday at 1 o'clock when it releases. So that's exciting. We're ready for that.
Now, Big, did you guys? I know we've probably talked about this, but now I don't remember. Did you get the current raid? Did you get that completed within the competition time?
We got stuck at Witness.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if you got it or not, but
yeah.
I know that you were still in college, weren't you? Getting ready to finish, or were you out at that point and in the real world?
No, I was in college still. I was still I had finals that week.
Yeah, I knew something was up about it because you were concerned about getting the practice in and doing everything with it.
Yeah, Eric
But
had finals that week.
so many teams got stuck, so it was something else. Were you watching any of the live streams to get some hints?
Yeah, we were. We just got
Who did you guys watch?
We watched like 4 different people. We watched Azicross, Dado, Esoteric, because he usually posts videos. Who else we watch? Which one were first?
Did you guys watch ATP and Vendetta?
I don't know. I was told I was the one watching Azicross.
Well, it was something to behold, and I sat back with a beverage and popcorn and just watched. And big, I went to bed thinking, okay, they're gonna have this by the morning. This is gonna be done. And I went to bed with people in that white room. I can't remember what the white room is called. I have
Verity.
completed it 3 times, once
Verity.
on each character. But I thought, okay, they're gonna have this done because
Yeah,
I
that
was
was hard.
watching. I was flipping back to who's the guy in Italy.
Oh, I can't remember his name. I know
He's
who you're
got a
talking about.
fan base. Like parts of him, really, part of the fan base love him, and then he's got a fan base of haters. Because he was the
Yeah, I
one
know.
that made the tweet about divinity way back when. Salt
Oh,
Agrepo.
Salt. Yeah, Salt.
I was watching him and I thought, oh man, and I could see the frustration on his camera. And I thought he's going to have it. His team will be through this and they'll have completed it when I get up tomorrow. And I got up the next day, full night's sleep, got up the next day, immediately turned on everything to watch, and teams were still in that white room. I could not believe it. I was stunned by that.
Yeah, it was a crazy raid. Our whole team was it was all kind of messed up. Like, we had Quick was buying a house that day. Like, him and his wife were buying a house, so they had to go put down their payment for the house. So we had to leave for like 2.5 hours. And then Fern and Diego, something happened with, I believe, their sister or something like that, so they had to go. I feel like if we would have been there the whole time, we would have, like, I feel like we would have got it. Because we got the witness, but we only had like a few hours left. So, like, if we would have, like, if we didn't have like 8 hours of people needing to do stuff in the real world, we probably would have got it.
Yeah, and people did. There were a lot of folks that took a break, and their teams took naps.
Yeah, like Dado went to bed. I know that.
Yeah, bed.
They're like, we're not getting worlds first. You're not getting no more. Let's go.
Yeah, take a nap, and I don't blame them because at my age, Guardians, I can't set up for like 30 hours. I can't do it. I wonder, Astrocross and his team went to bed too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Because I know Mactix was on that team and Astrocross, and I think I remember them saying they, had gone to bed and they would meet back up. And then the team that won, I did not know a single one of them. Now, the team with Vendetta and all of those guys, I had talked to every one of them and have played with all of them. ATP and Vendetta and Dadbot and all of those guys, I've played with them. And I was rooting for them because they did the War Table chat. And, they're the person that was like their coach is Mango, and Mango's a member of the Coterie of Arms, and Mango was the coach for that team. And so I was rooting for them. I was really rooting for them. And they came in third. They were third place. So, yes, Mango, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. So they got that third place, and I watched a lot of their content. And I know people got really upset when their live streams were blocked. When you have fans that love and adore you, like ATP and Vendetta and all of those guys on that team, the John team, people get upset when they can't see you. And, it's really just a blessing to have fans that are that ravenous to be able to see you. But they came in third in the world. And then the people that were first place, I didn't know them, Mango. I did not know them. Big, did you know any of those
No.
guys that came in
I
first
didn't.
place?
I did not.
Yeah, I just never followed them. Nothing. It was a surprise. They came out of the blue, really, and got that feather in their cap. So good for them. Good for them. How long did it take you guys to finish it, Big? How long did it take you to get it done?
Right after contest mode was over, we did the witness on first try.
And what happened? Did it come down and become a lot easier for you guys, or were you just familiar with it, or had you had a rest and were more energized?
No, we're playing up until the end of it. So as soon as it switched over to like 1 o'clock, like we just kept going and we finished it.
Why did I do that, Guardians? Why did I think that I know that I have to come up there and go super on them? All right. Redo, redo. Don't do as I do. Go in there and go super on that bunch and just take them all down. But I thought that I could go in there with that weapon and take them down. That's a no. Don't do that. Don't
I'm
do
picking up a
that.
spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
All right, I'm going to give it one more
Alright,
go
you wanna-
at this level.
Do you want to help? Do you want to still help with mission, or-
I would love to get in
wait.
there with you for sure, Tectonic, but I want to get this at 2030. And if I don't get it, I'm going to have to, go at it again tomorrow because it'll reset tomorrow, at 1, I guess it's reset now. But I need all 3 of these at the 2030 level, and I've been remiss in the fact that I just haven't come in here to get them done. What happened, I came in at the 2030 level, early on, and I was way under, and I got these at 2020, but then one of the lost sectors has like a nasty guy in it. He's titled, he has a name, and he spit at me and threw stasis and fire and hate, and he got me several times. And I kind of thought, okay, I'm gonna step away from this and come back when I've leveled my character up a little bit. And that's what I've done. And here I am. I need to probably change my weapons and switch into a build that I got from Mactix. Oh, all these void shields. I'm coming, Lazuku. She and I, we could probably, I'm going to invite her to the Halloween party because she's dressed for it. She is dressed for it. So, Big, how many times have you been back in the raid? How many times have you been back into it?
I haven't done it in a hot second.
What now? Aside from the fact that it was a challenge for teams around the world, what were your thoughts about it?
It was a good raid overall. It's just one thing about that raid is our clan has been like just busy with real life, and I just don't want to do that raid with randoms.
I hear you. I did look at you a few weeks ago, and it seemed like you guys, your clan has shrunk. So have we, Big. So have we. Coterie of Arms, we're at a real low spot right now, and it seemed like that had hit you guys as well. Has that been something you've noticed?
Yeah.
But I know you still have like your core group of friends. There's like 12 of you that really seem to play together a lot.
Yeah, we're still all together.
And that's the same way with Coterie of Arms, but I hate that we've had a lot of fall off, and we have one of those systems where if you haven't played in a couple of months, then you have to like let us know, because real world comes and we have people in the military that just aren't able to get on and play all the time. But and I think it's happened, in clans around the world, really, that they've had some drop off. And we know, looking at the released data from the people who track it, Destiny has definitely hit a hard spot. And I think that's probably the reason that we're getting some of this stuff to happen. Now, having as far as these fine tuning of characters that are coming up in October. But having said that, I feel like, now don't hate on me for this, okay? I still die, as you've witnessed today. But I feel like Grandmasters and Big, I want you to pitch in here, voice your opinion. I feel like they're easier
They're a joke.
than they've ever been.
Grandmasters are a joke.
What, Big? What's going on? What's going on?
I don't know, but they need to do something.
I mean, I remember just
we're too power crept. We're too powerful.
But aren't these fine tuning that we're getting, in October, we're going to be even more powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, we are, but I'm hoping they like really take stuff back in like the Apollo thing.
It's I don't know, Big, what the deal is. Like, I know I get incrementally better, like a tenth of a half of an inch better, from season to season as I continue to play, because I go back to my gaming a year and a half ago, and it's painful for me to watch it. I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? But I am not so good to the point where I'm like, these Grandmasters are feeling easier, but they indeed are feeling easier. I mean, holding a grenade and I a couple of weeks ago, went through the Grandmasters, and it felt like we were slicing cake. Two-man, and I know there are people that are, one-manning them.
Yeah, I one-man two of them.
Yeah, what?
And I haven't played in a hot second. Like, that's saying something. Like, I'm like, and I was on PC. I don't use keyboard and mouse. Like, that's just saying, like, that me being a new PC player, like, yeah, I have prior skill from years of console and me just being decent. Like, I'm good at Destiny. I'm not amazing, but I'm good enough to know I'm good.
Big, I am going to thoroughly back you up. You're good. You are good. Don't ever doubt, you are good. You are good. And I hope that I get to see you stream more, because I feel like...
Oh, yeah. I've been streaming a lot with my new PC.
I'm going to have to check my notifications, because I don't know that I'm getting notified when you stream, and I need to, because I want to watch you, especially if you'll solo the Grandmasters. I love that kind of content. I watched Vendetta practice on Devil's Lair, and then he went through there solo flawless, just burning them up, and he placed that on his account. He was phenomenal with that. So definitely, I'll check it and make sure I'm getting notified when you go to stream.
Alrighty.
I feel like there should be a spectate feature in Destiny.
A spectate?
Yeah, like you could spectate clan members or...
Oh, there is. There's a share screen.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a share, I think, isn't it called share screen or something? Big, what is it when you can do that?
Oh, on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Yeah, share screen.
And there's even, you can even relinquish control, and they can control your character.
He's just saying overall in the whole in Destiny itself.
Yeah, like you could like spectate what your friends are doing in Destiny, not specifically in PlayStation, just more just in Destiny. Like, you don't have to be PlayStation friends with them or in the party with them to share a screen. You can just kind of invite people to spectate, and if they want to spectate, they can. Like, if you're in the midst of a really intense Grandmaster, everybody can start watching and see if you win. Like, I don't know, it sounds like, well, maybe they might not be, as you guys are saying, it's very intense anymore, but...
No,
I sure remember
they're not what they used to be.
GM really
So
tense.
big.
Really
Have
tense.
other people, that you've talked to and that you play with, do they feel the same way about the grandmasters at this point?
Yeah, let's just say me and Cooper can two-man grandmasters.
Yeah. And then
Like,
why do we still have people? Why do we have folks that are talking about the game has become too difficult? Is it new folks and the game is so involved that they're not really, there's not a clear path forward? I know one of my pet peeves, like where I'm playing right now in the Pale Heart, this is a lost sector, and a lost sector that's selectable anywhere. I would probably be in it solo, but you can select a lost sector at 2030 and come in with a fire team. You don't have to do these solo. But
yeah,
is it the fact that the Pale Heart, there's nobody here? Like when
well,
if you don't come in
yeah,
with a
you can't.
pre-made fire team and you launch into the Pale Heart, it is devoid of fellow
Yeah,
guardians.
well, they did make that on purpose
I know why.
because they wanted you to, as a guardian, be able to explore it yourself. Like have like your, they wanted to make it like story based of how we're going into the Pale Heart ourselves. Like we got brought in by Crow and stuff.
I mean,
I'm gonna say this. We're putting it on digital, Guardians. I'm putting it on digital. I would have preferred the Pale Heart. If they wanted that, make it selectable. I would like to have public events on the Pale Heart where it's not just your fire team, where you can, bump into a sparrow, a surfboard, and know that you're not alone. You're there. It's a job. You're working on it. It's the game, and there are other gamers, other guardians in the world with you. As it sits, we go to all these destinations, and there's just, you're never going to see anybody unless you loaded in with them. I don't know. I just want that. If they want it, it needs to be selectable. The Pale Heart solo, or the Pale
Yeah.
Heart with community events and find other guardians. I know they probably, yes, were thinking every other destination you're going to run into other guardians. And I believe me now, chat. I've heard many guardians say this. I could be guilty of thinking it. Um, you run into somebody that's really good, and they're headshot and everything, and you're like, they're taking every single kill in this battle. Get out of here. I mean,
Yeah.
we've probably all, come on now, just confess it. We've probably all ran into somebody in the public destinations where you're thinking, I can't kill a thing. I mean, I was just in the Cosmodrome trying to get an engram to drop. I got 0. And there was somebody that was doing the public event in Skywatch that knew every step. Okay, we have played the Warsat. If you're a D1, D2 player, double D, you have played that public event Warsat probably thousands of times. Thousands. And I know I have played it thousands. And the guys that were in there, not on my fire team, just there, I met them, and they had every shrieker dead. They had everything dead. When the boss, we made it heroic. When the boss came in, somebody zapped him with the super, and he fell over and was gone. And I was like, man, I didn't have time to hardly shoot a thing. I wonder, were the Destiny folks thinking, go in there and have a good time on your own? Or did they consider the fact that it's lonely in the Pale Heart with no other guardians around? Are you happy with it being totally solo like that, Big?
I mean, to a degree, yeah, but I really just how I did that whole entire campaign structure, how they did it. I kind of just did what I needed on Pale Heart, and I didn't go back.
I hear you. I hear you. And I when I select those missions and replayable, I just saw Shield Maiden pop up. Phenomenal gamer, content creator, Guardians. Check out Shield Maiden's live streams. But I've played with Shield Maiden on some of those missions. I'm calling it. I am calling this. Those repeatable missions when you select those, my gosh, they are so long.
Yeah.
And I feel like you get a chest and it's like, oh, this should be over. But in fact, it's not over. You got a chest, but it's not the final chest that you wanted, and you're not complete with the mission. I don't know. I want those fine-tuned to maybe where they're just a little bit shorter. And the reason that I talk about this stuff, Big and viewers, I talk about it because this is my favorite game. And I don't want to see the mass exodus of gamers moving away from it, and that's been happening for the last 2 months, 3 months.
They're shooting themselves in the foot.
I gotta go. So I gotta go.
Oh, well, Tectonic, thank you for hanging out with me. And if I'm free, if I'm here, and I'm not working on something that I've had my mind set on, I definitely want to go face the witness with you because I loved that whole mission.
I'll probably be back sometime tonight, but I gotta do homework. I gotta do.
School's important. School is important. Leave the gaming behind. Focus on your homework.
So, and I also just gotta eat dinner. So I'll talk to you when.
All right. Thank you, Tectonic. It's good to hear from you.
Alright. Bye.
Here, I'm gonna switch mics because I'm gonna get up. I have to get ready to. Vincent has a football game at 7, so.
Now, that's your older brother. No, wait a minute. That's your younger brother.
Oldest. Yeah,
but
they're both younger.
You have an even younger brother who I've played with in the game. Is he still playing Destiny?
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Warzone.
It's
Nug. Black Ops.
Nug.
Yeah.
So he's not playing Destiny right now?
No, he's basically, I told him if he wants to get back in Destiny, he can. Like, I'll buy him the stuff he needs to get for it. But he's waiting for his PC to get fixed. He was stupid with Roblox and got some virus, and it ruined his PC.
Oh, man, that's no good.
So, well, it didn't ruin, like, all of it. He just needs a new hard drive. That's all. My dad, like...
But isn't that the most expensive part?
Yeah.
That's the pricey part. Roblox, is Roblox owned by Microsoft?
I have no clue, but we told him multiple times not to do it, and he did.
And what was he downloading? Mods for the game to mod it?
No, he just left it open at night. Like, he went to bed and left that open.
Okay, and somebody downloaded something nasty and ugly.
Basically, yeah. Alright, give me a quick second.
Alright. Guardians, I'm back at this same point. I need to play hardball. I need to burn them up, burn them down, push them back, and get them out of town. Because I have a boss section that I need to get to. But now, luckily, I will say that I'm just hanging out with you guys. We're doing this for fun. I'm in this solo, so I'm not with a fire team that's saying, let's move along. Let's move along. I'm just loafing through here. I am loafing.
Alrighty, I'm back. But yeah, so my dad's like an IT, like he went to college for IT, so he's gonna fix it. But he just hasn't had the time, and Cooper's been playing on the PS4, so he's content right now. But we're gonna be doing it soon.
Well, I have got, down in my basement, I have got a graveyard of PCs all the way back to basically like an Amiga from the 90s. And I keep them all. I never turn them in, recycle, nothing. I just keep them all because I'm always thinking there's something on that computer that I don't want out and about. So they're
Yeah.
all down there. I mean, every, all the Intels, every PC, every Apple, everything. And now those I all have, and they're all, beyond help. I'm sure an expert could go in and pull out anything. But the one thing that I want is my Kindle. I bought a new Kindle last year to read on. And can I find my Kindle? No. I have searched every room of the house thinking, where's my Kindle? I have called, family members like, did I leave my Kindle laying? And it's not been activated anywhere. So, it's not, nobody has it. Nobody has it. It's got to be here dead somewhere in my house. And I can find a graveyard of computers in the basement, but can I find one Kindle? No. Can I find my Kindle from 5 years ago that's, slow as Christmas? Absolutely. It's what I'm using right now. But he'll get that fixed. If your dad's an expert with that, I'm sure they'll get him fixed up, and he'll probably have what's better than what he had before.
Oh yeah, he is. He just needs to. My dad said the rule is that he needs to buy his own part because my dad's bought. This isn't the first time this has happened. He's done this multiple times.
This is a repeat offender.
Yes.
PC prison Guardians. GP Red says, I like seeing other Guardians. It makes me feel right at home. Yes, I do agree. I agree. And there's just some fine tuning that I would love to see in the game. I don't know if it would help bring people back, bring Guardians back, but I would love to see it. I want to see all the raids, somewhere in an icon. Every single raid that's available in the game right now should be in that icon. I don't want to search planets for them.
Well, they're doing that with the new portal.
I want every dungeon to be in an icon. I don't want to search the planets. I just want a icon that says dungeons, and I can get it. Is that coming big?
Yeah, in the portal, they're supposed to be doing that.
I will be excited about that.
Yeah, I am too. All right, well, hey, I will be on later tonight, but I do.
Are you going to be streaming later tonight, Big?
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
If I am not engaged in something else, I will tune in and say howdy to you and watch as you stream. Guardians, Big is content creator, live streamer mainly. Are you going to be active with content creation on your
Yes.
YouTube account, Big?
Yes, I just re-got Adobe, so I'm going to start doing video editing. I actually output videos now at 1080p.
Woohoo! So they'll be nice
So-
and crispy looking.
Yeah, they'll be nice, and I know how to do
And tell everybody
like-
how they can, what name to look for to find you when you live stream.
for all of my live streaming in YouTube. It is a Big Nut. Then my in-game name is now Just Nut because I've been banned. Because I guess a Big Nut's not allowed anymore, even though I've had it for 6 years.
You grew up with that title and they took it away from you.
Yeah, I don't know, but
it's now
Yeah.
just, what is it now? What do they look for?
now it's just for YouTube and all that. It's still a Big Nut, but like my in-game name is Just a Nut.
Just a Nut. Okay, and
Just a Nut.
that one they considered fine, but the other one they did not.
Yeah. Oh no. Doesn't make sense.
Well, what about Nug? Did he get to keep his name? Has
Yeah,
anybody
he got
else?
to keep his. And Vince got to keep his, a big spork.
Yeah, it's
And
Crazy
Cooper's-
Town. I never found your name to be offensive at all.
Yeah, but I've seen some really offensive names on Destiny and on Call of Duty, and they're fine. But mine is just, I guess, just the end of the world.
I will totally agree with you, Big. There are some rotten names out there.
Yeah.
So it's amazing that they decided yours needed to be corrected. I don't, or changed.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Whoa, that
Alrighty.
guy almost got me. Have a
Yeah,
good
I will.
evening. Tell your family
Yep,
I
you
said
too.
howdy. Thank you, Big. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Yep, I'll see you.
All
I'm
right.
going. Bye.
Guardians, all right. I gotta use my focus. Use your focus, Ritz. Take them down. Watch this. It's like high viscosity. You know, you're watching that, bam, bam, they shoot at me, and it's like it's going through a viscous material. Word of the day, viscous. All right, let me see if I can't sneak out here and pop him. Okay, did I get that second one? Now, who's still out here blowing all this hate? Stop blowing me. Ugh. Isn't that really supposed to, like, suppress them? I mean, it sure suppressed the heck out of me when I stepped in my own grenade. It suppressed the heck out of me. You mean I'm just now at this point? Man, oh man, they got me! Ah! They got me! Alright, I've got to get serious about this, but I've got to... Dinner calls. Grudge match on this, Guardians. Grudge match at 2030. And I have to keep in mind, this is 2030. You know, I need to get the proper gear, the proper equipment, and get in there and pew, pew, pew. Get them good, because something evil lurks in that lost sector. It's wicked and vile, and I've got to get them. Now, I am Ransom Rider. Thank you to everybody who hung out with me today. Thank you to Big and Tectonic who came in to chat. And come back and join me when I go back, because my goal is to get this before reset tomorrow, and I would love for you to hang out with me. Thank each and every one of you, Guardians. I will see you very soon inside the gaming world of Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.